Welcome to Radio Azad. This is your host, Ayesha, and it always gives me great pleasure to team up with Jingo Media and Jitin Hingurani because, when he's on board, he brings something very, very interesting. So with us, we have an assortment, a powerhouse of talent on board with us right now, and they are going to be talking about Farar. This is a web series which is going to premiere at the 14th annual Chicago South Asian Film Festival as the marquee web series of the festival, directed by the super uber talented Mehreen Jabbar, stars Sarwat, Gilani, and it is a collaboration between Zee Zindagi and Applause Entertainment. So we have Shailja Kejriwal from Zee Zindagi. We have Sarwat Gilani, who is, of course, a model, and she is an actor par excellence. And we have Mehreen Jabbar with us. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hi, Ayesha.
Welcome to Radio Azad. So super excited about talking about this series Farar, and you all can tell us what are we trying to escape from in this series. So this is very exciting. Is this the first time that a web series is actually making a premiere at the Chicago Film Festival?
Yes, that's correct. It is.
Okay, and this is Shailja, is this the first time that Zee Zindagi is actually working with collaborating with Applause Entertainment?
So yeah, this is, we just sort of signed a collaboration deal about a couple of months ago and announced it recently. Actually, Sameer Nair, who heads Applause Entertainment, and I have been colleagues for a very long time at Star India earlier. And he's always been very curious about these productions that we do with, cross-border productions and so on and so forth. So, and Applause is a really big production house here in India. So it's great to have them on board with us because it just gives us, that much more strength, bandwidth, and courage that, the more and more people are joining this endeavor of cross-border collaboration. So yeah, it's great. And the fact that, we're coming to Chicago with, one of our first web series, and that too with Mehreen and Sarwat. It's really nice, and I look forward to it.
This is going to premiere, I think 2 of the 6 episodes are going to premiere on the 24th of September at the Chicago South Asian Film Festival. So Mehreen, first of all, what a great platform to premiere the series in. And many of your films and TV shows, they deal with very complex social and cultural issues. How do you balance that entertainment aspect together with, making meaningful content?
Damn, I don't know if I could do a good job, but I think I have. I don't know. I mean, Farar is it's a 6-part series. It's actually inspired by a telefilm I did like 2,000 years ago in 1997. And it tells the story of these 3 friends who are, navigating the madness of modern life in a cosmopolitan city like Karachi, which could be Mumbai, it could be New York, it could be anywhere. And it's about friendship, it's about love, it's about personal growth, and it tackles also very intimate issues like the pressures that women face in society, regardless of which society they come from, the taboos, identity crisis, body shaming. It seems like a mouthful, but it's actually things that we go through every single day of our lives in small or big ways. So those are real stories. And you said truth is stranger than fiction, truth is more powerful than fiction. And actually what storytelling is, you're telling stories about real life. So it's easy to balance that, and real life is absolutely very entertaining.
It's all around us, right? hence the advent of reality television.
Yeah, that I hate.
Even
Okay.
I hate it.
And that's not reality. It's
Yeah.
drama. It's total
It's actually
OTT
scripted
drama.
reality. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So your female characters have always been very strong, and I absolutely love that about all your work that I have seen. So tell me where you got the inspiration for these three characters that you have depicted in Farar.
So these three are kind of, dealing with their own secrets. They're very modern in the sense they're very professional women from different strata of society. So, for example, Sarwat is playing a single mom who's a hairdresser, managing her own salon, paying her own rent. Mariam plays a woman from sort of an upperly mobilized middle class society who is dealing with issues of body, she has body image issues. And she has also secrets. She wants to be an actress, but cannot tell seemingly very liberal parents. The other character played by Maha Hassan comes from a low middle class family, passionate athlete, track and field. And you know how difficult it is for women in our part of the world to get into sports, and especially those who are not, privileged. And she has her own secrets. So it's about kind of finding escape from the situations that they find themselves in, and not just escape, but also kind of a freedom to pursue their own dreams and desires as well.
Okay. So, Sarwat, what drew you to take up this role? I think you're muted.
You're a mute.
Okay. So, a team which says Shailja and Mehreen Jabbar, who can say no to that, right? Also, the script was very interesting. It talked about issues that we face on a daily level, and we don't talk about those issues. We're very sugar-coated, and we even as a society, we tend to shy away from addressing those issues. And it had quite a few layers, the character. Like Mehreen said, I'm a single parent. I'm an owner of a salon. So I have those pressures of earning money, just very real life issues that we face, we see women struggling with every day. Another thing that was very unique was the it is a very thought-provoking storyline, not just for females, but I think men will also see this and gain something out of it. It's the kind of understanding that we want them to see what women struggle with on a daily life, in a daily life. The character that I portray is about this young mother who's a widow. We generally talk about, dusri shadi and all those societal pressures. But if a girl wants to have a career, then she has to struggle. She has to maintain that stance where she's strong. She has to put up a face where she says that it's okay. But inside, there are lots of fears. There are lots of uninhibited feelings. And so it fascinated me a lot. And just to challenge myself, I thought this is going to be a different sort of a story. It's very simple. The character is simple, but yet there are so many layers in it. And not just mine, but everybody's, all the three girls. They're very beautifully written. But as you go about during the series, each episode, you find out the layers and the little intricate details about those characters. So it was really fascinating for me.
Excellent. And that character resonated with you?
It totally did. I think I have so many friends who are single. I have so many times where I'm fighting with my husband, where I feel like I am single. So yes, it totally did. And to manage a career while having children is a whole different ball game. And I relate to it because I have two of my own.
Okay. Sure. Shailja, and the next question is for you. In this day and age where, all this testosterone and action filled drama is what is drawing the box office and, drawing all the eyeballs to even OTT, what kind of space can this women-centric or female friendship theme create on this kind of platform?
See, from my scheme of things, I think OTT has been a great boon for all of us because, OTT is something for everyone. OTT has something for everyone, and there are, audience cohorts. One of which, of course, I mean, the major thing used to be, young men as viewers, but over the last couple of years, we've seen that, OTT also has almost around 42% women viewership. And I know, and I generally I go by my gut because I see people around me, and I don't really go too much by data and statistics. And I feel that if I like something, there must be people like me. I'm not that unique, to like a story like this. And I believe a lot in female friendships. I believe that female friendships can be really empowering. And in today's day and age, where there's a lot of confusion, where women go through so much, and they're trying to grapple with, being a good, quote unquote, good woman, and also, having a career, and also, dealing with sexuality and stuff like that. So women go through a lot, and I think what really, really helps them is, other women, and other women can uplift women, and other women can make them stronger. So for me, this subject is a very, very important subject, and it's a story that needs to be told. It's an example that needs to be sort of seen and followed. And Mehreen's work is something which is always, which always feels very uplifting for women. And I think we provide a great alternative to the testosterone filled, whatever. So whenever you are tired of that, I mean, you have this as a respite, I guess.
Sure,
And
sure.
also, I just want to add, I think, sorry, it's
Yeah,
not one of those, I hate to, and I'm an absolutely proud feminist. I have no shame in saying that. But this story is also very layered. It's not
sorry, your voice is breaking up,
a
Mehreen.
propaganda, preachy kind of, oh, men must. Okay, sorry, I don't know which part you got. I said, despite being a proud feminist, I just want to say that this series is not about the jhanda, the flag bearing, preachy propaganda thing. It's about really flawed characters as well. It's very accessible, it's relatable. And you should see it more as a human story rather than just it is celebration of friendship, female friendship for sure. But, even the male characters are very interesting and layered. It is not, those villains.
Yeah.
Which is not the intention. It is, everyone coexists. It's a story of actually a modern life in a modern city. If you can call Karachi a modern city, yes.
Yes. And I think we need more of these everyday lives that people can relate to, And I loved what you said, Shailja, about women uplifting other women, because, that's what we see all around us. And unfortunately, there's just not enough of it portrayed in the media. It's
Yeah.
always about Saas Bahu and, sister-in-laws and everybody tearing each other down instead of lifting each other up. So I think we really need to have those positive role models and positive stories out there. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And just what Mehreen said, I just want to add to that, it's not about being the good woman to uplift another good woman. Like she said, all the characters are actually layered and flawed. The men are flawed, the women are flawed, we are all flawed actually. And to be able to talk to a female friend kindly, or a male friend actually, but I think women open up more with women, and wherein you can be uninhibited. You can, you are not necessarily judged, and you can provide comfort and support, and that really is something, which Mehreen does brilliantly in most of her shows and stuff. And I think wo ek hona chahiye in all the mixes of all kinds of OTT shows.
Absolutely. Totally agree with you. Sarwat, what was your favorite scene in the film or favorite part in this series?
I think when I go back into flashback and they reveal my real husband and the kind of friendship that they had, and the way he treated the son, the way he sort of maneuvered his way around the nosy mother-in-law. So that was very real. And I think that was a very nice way to understand where she's coming from and what are her complexes, where are they stemming from. So you get a background. So even if sometimes if you are a little judgmental towards her actions or the way she carries herself, you understand where she's coming from, and that comes later. So that is kind of exciting, because it helps you realize and self-correct yourself, so that's something that we need to do in an everyday life also, not be judgmental. But it's nice how Mehreen and Shailja knitted that sort of foreground and background of the story together.
Amazing. So not only female friendships, but a lot of self-reflection and then probably self-regulation as well. Mehreen, you based this on a telefilm which was shot in 1997. It's now 2023. How do you keep those themes relevant and updated? And do you think that these issues have evolved? The issues that women face have pretty much stayed the same over all these years?
Same shit, different day. Basically, when I look back, and if I actually made Farar exactly the same way and just obviously introduce cell phones and computers into it, I would say the issues would probably stay the same, because in that one of the characters falls in love with a male classical dancer. I think right now in 2023 in Pakistan, if a woman goes to her family and says that, she will have some issues. Or the other cat. I don't know if you can hear me because everyone's frozen, but
we can.
And and one of the characters is kind of also in a extramarital affair. Again, same issues. So yeah, it's surprising how things have stayed the same also. But obviously, I think there's a little more. Perhaps there's more agency in women now, or there's more awareness, self-awareness. Maybe that has changed. There was an innocence back then in the 90s, which I have forgotten, but I kind of vaguely remember I had it.
Nicely put, nicely put. What do you all hope that the audience in Chicago walks away with? And then, of course, seeing it on Zee Zindagi, what do you hope that the audience is going to walk away with after seeing this web series?
Oh, that they love it and they want to give us more money and they want to see it. And they just write about it. They tell their friends and say, what a brilliant piece of work these guys have done.
I love it.
I mean, obviously every filmmaker wants that. We just hope that they go out feeling empowered, they feel empathetic towards the characters, they find them relatable, accessible, they have a good time. It's told in a, the mood of the series is kind of not light, meaning it's superficial, but it's, or even the subjects of gravitas are told in a very again approachable way. So I think it's kind of it's an easy watch of difficult subjects as well.
Love it. I can't wait to see it and show it here in Dallas as well. Congratulations, all of you, and what an amazing platform for it to premiere in. Saturday, September 24th at the Chicago South Asian Film Festival, and then will be available that you'll watch 2 episodes and then you'll see it on Zee Zindagi. Super excited for all of you, and I wish all of you the very, very best of luck.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Jitin.
Thank